Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to Leveling with Bruised. Bruised here once again. It's been a while. I kind of took a bit of a mid-season break. I want to say mid-end season, regardless. I pretty much finished all of the challenges that I wanted to do. The last character that I played was such a strong character, such a strong build that honestly, when I finished doing that character, I actually decided I was going to take a break from the game for a little bit because I knew otherwise I was just going to be comparing every character to that guy. Like, I was just going to be sitting there going like, yeah, this guy's pretty strong, but, I could be doing hundreds of millions of damage if I'm on that character. So I just kind of wanted to take a break, kind of distance myself from that character for a little while, and in general, just kind of go off and do some other things for a little bit, play some other games with some friends, etc., etc. So went off, did that, and now I'm back just for a little bit. This will be just for this character. This is probably going to be my absolute last character for the League here, for the last character for Mercenary League. This is going to be ideally a Wand Door character, Wand Inquisitor character. So for now, I'm going to be using Kinetic Bolt. I might switch around to Kinetic Blast. Who knows? I got things to figure out. I got stuff to figure out in general. As of right now, we're only level 27. So this will indeed truly be a leveling stream for the most part. But yeah, I decided I kind of wanted to record this entire thing, go all the way through with it. Yeah, I think that's about all that I have. That's kind of that's the vibe, that's the jive that we're going with. We're just going to be running this character through, going to be doing some leveling, all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I will see you in just a second. All right, let's get rolling. Let us get rolling. Okay. Yeah, I still have to find Pullman. Okay, I was about to say. I only stopped playing this character for like 30 minutes and I already forgot what I was doing. I ate my sad bratwurst, and I already forgot what was happening. Who's this? What do we got? Kind of Ash, Lightning War, Polymortar. Oh, you use Conviction of Trarthus, do you? Fizz is extra. Dude, I want this as a gem. I want them to get rid of added fire. Add lesser Fizz as extra here, or add like a Fizz as extra gem for us. And then change added fire to just be flat added fire. That sounds much more exciting. Whatever. Get out of here. Get out of here, schmuck. That's mostly because, though, as well, I love me some random ass physical damage as extra elemental or biz damage swapping and yada yada. I love going that kind of distance. Hi, Piety.
A dead man and a living machine. There's your truth, heretic.
Heretic. Up.
Enough of this.
Agreed. Get out of here. You've been dead for so long. Clarissa, give me the keys.
God.
Keys, brother, the keys. Also, this hat's just too goofy. Although I guess it's kind of funny because it does block. It does properly protect his neck. It does properly protect my long ass neck. Be a crab with really long neck. Nice. Maybe I do just want to be. Maybe the crab vibes are the vibes, dude. Oh yeah, let's do crab with let's do a surfboarding crab. I don't know that I'll put. You know what else we need? Let's do the bait can. Oh, yeah. For a flying crab. For a flying surfing crab. Yeah. That's what we like to see. I always love shield charge on the surfboard as well because it just looks so goofy. Just running in place on top of a surfboard. Oh, it's over there. Damn it. Yeah. Let's see, what to do first lab? Kinda soon. I mean, honestly, with the mercenary, I could probably go do it right now. And it wouldn't be that bad. What's this mercenary, though?
I am the judgment.
I am the judgment of innocence made manifest.
The code is clear.
Do you think the mercenary is gonna start falling off pretty soon here? So I need to find another... like, bow mercenary like she is. Just replace her 1-to-1. That would be nice. Oh, maybe I should just exile that guy then, now that I think about it. Ah! About the dodging. Damn it, where's the third bust? Where's the third bust, man? Go up to disintegration, and then I think I want to make my way down to multi-shot after that, because that's a lot of traveling. Fuck. President's Sleep. It's all the way over there, isn't it? It's like right next to Clarissa. Ah. Go, go, go. Oh, that's that. Oh, oh my god, it's like, wait, is it actually, so it's that area? Or do I have all three? And oh my god, I have all three. I'm actually losing my mind. Never mind. Holy, don't get old. Don't get old. Holy crap, dude. I already forgot I picked it up. I just like briefly saw the like bed thing that those things were sitting on. And I was like, wait, did I actually pick up the third already? Yeah, I did. I'm fucking dumb. Holy, dude. Holy. I have egg on my face. Okay. I say, did I turn off my AC? No. No, I didn't. Did not. What do we got over here? Simlish guy. Gray, Spectro of Charthus, and Spectrus. I just don't want to go out of my way to set these guys up. Gonna exile them. I think it... I'm pretty sure that just exiles the Dexint guy, right? I don't think I fucked myself doing that. I don't know, man. It's this far into the season, and I still don't even actually know that much. I didn't really bother to exile, I didn't really bother exiling that often. I think I exiled only like once or twice, but I am pretty sure it just exiles any, Dexint guys. So I shouldn't see the Trapper guys, and I also shouldn't be seeing, the Chaos damage Dagger guys. I never used one of those at all. I really just don't. I haven't done like a true poison build. Oh. Oh, we're good. I haven't done a true poison build in a long time, honestly. I like briefly did a poison build this league, but I didn't really stick with it. It's really just been a while since I've done one.
Make your choice.
I think my choice is I am going to exile you.
We're both beyond salvation, Exile. Fine.
Oh, he said what I am. I'm a Wander, Smile. That's me, I'm the Wander. I am the one who wands.
Your flesh.
Hey, what's up?
Choice, after all, is part of the craft.
Strength X. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? Just give me your orbs of binding.
My finest piece. Oh, not often that I lose. I suppose that means it's
Not often that I lose. So he says, I'm suspicious of this, though. I think he loses pretty often. Okay. What path did I take down? I didn't. Okay. Okay. Accuracy. It's starting to wane. Although, actually, I guess I'm about to get a point into precision. Oh, not enough. All right. So I might need to. Well, no. I guess no. It's okay. I should reasonably be all right. Running. Where could it be now? Where could it be now? Ah. Target sighted. I can't hit over that? Really? Interesting. Okay. It's always strange to me, like, what projectiles can go over stuff like that and what can't. It's very all over the place. Very all over the gap. Hargan, right. Hey, buddy.
Don't do anything on it.
Don't do anything on it. Very well. This is an accuracy. Okay. Yeah, my other plan was going up here to take Wand Slinger. I think it'll be all right though. I'll just make my way down towards multi-shot anyway, because picking up these dex nodes will be good early for me, and also I think those will kind of resolve my accuracy early on. Get rid of that too. Francis. With that, actually, I might be able to drop Karwi Ward. Oh. Can. Good as Karwi Ward is. Want more damage? More damage. I'll stick with that. That's fine. Alright, do still deal. As long as I still deal cold damage. Oh, that's right. I have. Of course I do. And this guy. Although, I could probably get rid of Deep One's Hide. That reminds me. What does this do on shields? Resistance. Okay. I was trying to think if there's a way. Spell crit. I was trying to think if there's a way for me to do something decent on a shield. The armor, stun and block recovery, that doesn't matter. Increased chance to block on shield there. This will be armor on a shield. Yeah. Mana should be resistances. This will be its evasion, lightning res, cold damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to find something. I have to try to find something decent for shield. Shield is kind of something that I'm sort of struggling to figure out what I'm gonna want to do with that. I just don't know. Back over here though. Got the thing. Off we go.
I will tend to this land, delivered to this task. I will prevail.
I will prevail. So says the door. I wonder. Oh, actually. Now that I think about it,
Something eternal.
as much as that's a implicit, I would never really think of. I actually wonder if there is a synthesis spell damage implicit on shields, so that I could get spell so that I could get at least some spell damage on a shield that isn't a ES shield. I don't know if it's really worth doing, but I'm thinking about doing that for us.
Choose to fight.
All right, now I'm exiling you because I've seen too many. Just give me the stupid bow lady. Just give me the bow lady.
Choose your allies.
But yeah, I don't know. I might still go full ES shield. Just for just for the increased spell damage. But the thing is that, like, I think if I do that, I can't get increased or I can't get added damage to attacks, I don't think. Actually, is that even a mod that can roll on shields? Holy. All right, let me look. Pardon me, I'm looking at shields. Shield dex, let's just say that guy. Is attack speed is. That's kind of it, actually. Basically, just get attack speed on shields, eh? Okay, interesting. We just get attack speed on shields.
I killed the ones who choose quickly.
Ugh. All right.
End of the line. Take your trinket then. My freedom first.
I'll have to. That's shield's gonna be a weird one then. I'm gonna have to really think about that. Maybe there's a. Wait, did I forget something? No, here's the thing. Oh, I didn't get the spool. Right. That's the thing I didn't grab. I was like, I think I should have two things, right? Yeah, I didn't grab the ribbon spool. There we go. Got it. I usually really don't forget things. I don't think it too much. Or I guess not thinking enough, honestly. Yeah, whatever. Give me that.
Leave me, not a cockroach.
Will do. It's actually not a bad amulet, but not a good one either. Off we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna really have to look into shields. Shields are gonna be. That's gonna be a weird thing. I mean, I could just dual wield, I guess, if I really wanted to, but I wasn't really thinking about dual wielding because I would like block chance and such. Oh my god. Good right. See it. Will do. Goodbye. Oh. Hey, that's why my accuracy was kind of low, because I didn't have precision on. Holy. I was just looking at my mana and I was like, that actually seems kind of high. And I am well and truly falling apart today. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is what I get for streaming. That's what I get. That's alright though. I missed streaming to a degree. Oh my god. Goodbye. Hey, yeah, you were going easy on me. Whatever. Yeah, I missed streaming. It was nice to take a bit of a break away from Path. I mean, I say take a break. It's mostly I took a break from streaming. I kept playing a little bit. I was trying to kind of find another build after my elemental perforate character was so strong. I was trying to find another character that I wanted to do something a bit weird. And so I tried two characters out. I tried I did an Admiral plus Doriani's prototype combo. You know, the Mercenary has Doriani's. I'm wearing the Admiral. I did one of those kinds, but I did it with a weird spell in the sense that I did it with Blazing Salvo. Blazing Salvo is cool, but I'm also not very crazy about it as a spell. It's just kind of, it's like really cool, but it's also really awkward because of how it spreads out. And ultimately, when I got to like maps, was running around for a while, I was also just kind of like, you know what? I just don't I don't care that much about doing this this combo here. Like, it's obviously really strong, and that's why people are doing it, of course. I don't know, just something about it. I was like, you know what, this just isn't doing anything for me. So I dropped that character, and then I actually tried to make a Summon Spectre.
I killed the ones who chained me to quickly.
Actually, he does the burrow thing. That's funny. Actually, no, he just has all vitality and stuff. Does he have a leech, cooldown recovery, AoE? Well, no, because she just has like that full set. Actually, whatever.
Quickly.
But anyway, so I did that character, right? I did the I did that Blazing Salvo character. Got it in the maps. Wasn't really feeling it, so left that character alone. And then I made I was gonna do a pure Spectre build. And that was actually going to be the other alternative for this character, actually, was still going to be a pure Spectre build. I was going to do a pure Spectre Guardian, just for the funsies, because Corpses have some fun stuff, Guardian has some fun stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's do pure Spectre Guardian. Did not realize that with the Wraith Lord helmet, which is what I wanted to use, I wanted to either use Dark Monarch or Wraith Lord. Did not think about the fact that the summons that Guardian gets, both the relics and the big statue minion guy that takes damage for you. Did not think about the fact that both of those are minions, so I was missing out entirely on the auras from all the relics and the damage reduction from that guy, and you just straight up can't do anything with it. And so I was like, oh, this helmet with Guardian is not good. I'd have to really go out of my way to get shit. And so I was like, welp, all right. And so I just deleted that character as soon as I made that realization. So I was like, I could do with a Necromancer, which would still be fine. There's still some fun corpses that I could do that would still be fun. Damn you. There are still some fun things I can do with corpses with a Necromancer. Do poison, and so I was going to do poison Summon Spectre Necromancer, and I had actually I had an idea of which corpses I was going to use as well, and I was going to start buying them. Dad right here included. But then I was like, you know what? I have this replica Hyres, and I have been wanting to do a wand character for a while. It's been a while. So I was like, so you know what? If I 6-link it in the next, like, 200 fusings, because that's all I had. I was like, if I 6-link this in 200 fusings, then I guess I'll just commit and I'll do it. And wouldn't you know it, like 150 fusings in, it 6-links. So I was like, well, all right, we're doing one. So now here we are with this character. Here we are progressing. Hi, Gregor. Goodbye. You know what I'm curious about? So we have the flat damage right now. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 77. 77, 88. 77, 55. So it's roughly the same, actually. That's interesting. And these get... I assume they can, right? I should be able to craft that on there. I should be able to craft any, like, flat damage, right? Oh, I guess, actually, I don't know what I always forget what their things are. Yeah, there actually is. Yeah, there's these mods. Okay. And these mods as well are also good. Okay. And I can still craft attack speed as well. Huh. Okay. So yeah, there's some good options here. Okay, so I'll probably just do... Yeah, I will probably indeed just do a Spirit Shield then, overall. I'll have to look to see if there are any influence mods that I care about. And if not, then I'll just do that. Oh wait, let's go do first lap. All right, hey Marmo. That's... Man, I don't think any of these matter.
Be well.
My only other third option that I had for build decisions was I was thinking about doing spell impale stuff. Oh. I think I've done spell impale once, maybe? I don't actually recall if I did spell impale or not. Regardless, I thought about doing spell impale. And I think that's on the docket for another league, another day. We'll see though. We will see. But Spell and Impale is some fun stuff too. And I already have a pair of Entropic Devastations from whoever drops that. Uber Elder, I believe? Elder or Shaper? I don't remember. One of those two. Whichever one of those two drops it, I have it. Oh, weary traveler. As like semi-boring as it is, I suppose I'll need to set up a spell slinger, right? I suppose I'll want to do a spell slinger with like tornado and flame wall on it, maybe even my curse as well, so it does all of it. Maybe. Oh. Decisions. Isaac, what boots is she wearing? Ario's. Are these just pure armor? No, those are armor evasion. Don't these have added damage? Yeah. Well, these require 30. Oh, she might just... Yeah, I was gonna say, she might just be out of the level range to use them. That's right. Yeah, that's another reason why I would get another one, is because, low level. Low level items. Eh. Uh-oh. Sec, making sure my... Good? Everything good? I don't think I'm seeing any drops. Okay. Making sure I didn't see any drops. My thing was cutting out. Oh, whoa. Shisha.
Finish this. By the goddess, what
ambition.
An empire should sparkle like ice upon the winter stone.
Good. I'm gonna turn down the game volume just a smidge. Just a smidge. I think it's just my headphones. Things just sound loud in my headphones usually. And I should probably adjust the sound of my headphones more often, but I usually don't. Up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Also, well, no, I guess I don't need to use a flame dash. Debating on using flame dash over cross blink. I do think once I get my extra projectile, I should just be able to get rid of. Once I get multi-shot here, I should just be able to drop volley easily enough. I don't know what I put in. What did I have? What did I have slotted in there? Oh, LE damage with attacks. Of course. Yeah, once I get multi-shot, I can just throw in LE damage with attacks and be in a darn tootin' good spot, brother. Time to become a door. Hello, Izaro. I would like to become a door. Please let me. It is my dream. Thanks, man.
Before your emperor, you
Are worthy.
before
Inquisitor.
you are with gods.
Big crit.
Our blessings embrace our gifts and rise. Ascend.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I didn't really check on my configuration over here.
We all deserve.
Enemies on consecrated ground. I'm on consecrated ground. Yeah. Go. It really isn't the craziest damage in the world, but it's it doesn't look bad either. Do I need a Skitters? Oh no, but I definitely don't need a lightning trap and spark. That's definitely what I don't need. Oh yeah. Fire, Tendies, Frost Bomb. Tendies. Whatever. Whatever. Nothing good. Cool. And it's gonna be when I get back. When I get back from my trip, it's gonna have a lot of catch up to do. I'll have to keep a pulse on how people are feeling about the last Epoch shit, and we'll see what we're getting for Path of Exile 2 and all that good stuff. So when I get back, both of them will be up, so it'll probably just be whatever one has is looking the juiciest. I did see that for last Epoch they're doing the Lich and Necromancer rework, which as a sometimes certified minion enjoyer, I'm a little bit picky about my minion builds, but I like minion builds overall. As a certified minion enjoyer and as a certified Lich thinker is interesting. I'm curious to see where they go with it. I will be curious to see where they go with it. I do also really hope that the acquisition on their side allows them to have more resources to keep making the game better. Hopefully they get to grow and make the game better rather than suddenly have to answer to a bunch of just a big corporate entity that doesn't care about them. We will hope. Much as mergers and everything like that can always be scary, especially for a player base and stuff. It can be a really good thing. Can be. So we'll just have to see. Although, of course, the thing that kind of sucks is if players don't like a season. Off seasons happen, right? Every now and again, you just get a season that's maybe a bit of a dud. You know, maybe it's an idea that they tried, and the player base is just kind of like, I'm not really crazy about this. But now, though, I think that with this acquisition, if this next, in the next, league or two, if any of them are, kind of whatever, and the community doesn't really care about them that much, they're instantly going to be like, oh, this is because they got acquired. This is because they got bought, and this is the beginning of the end. So there's gonna be a lot of doomsayers out there for sure. Slowed myself. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 travel points. And then another 4 from there. We got 11 points to go still. Hot dog. Blizzy spinning. Oh, mercenary. I'm good.
It's not a challenge.
Fuck.
A swift choice speaks well of you. Let's keep this civil, shall we?
Shall we?
Hold still. Truly, right on my honor.
Man, I also don't remember the last time I did a bleed build. They like finally, for the longest time I was always saying, like him just having bleed reminded me. For the longest time though, I was always saying like, you know, I'm not doing bleed builds because they just don't have any bleed support on the tree, and there's like no real reason to go bleed. And then they, you know, made the gladiator change, and they added a bunch of bleed support to the tree. And immediately I was still just like, nah. And I just haven't, they even added aggravated just to make bleed actually like feel good. You can actually bleed things pretty quick now. I still have just been like, nah. But one day I should give bleed an honest go at some point. Maybe even just do like bow bleed, do like split arrow or like rain of arrows bleed or something.
Seen the true face of God, Exile.
Seen the true face of God. Exile.
From the light of divinity.
Really should have like an assassin's mark or something
This world is an
rather than
illusion,
conductivity. Ah, there he goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so big. Alright, see you, buddy. Yeah, whatever you were gonna say there. Templar. Nobody cares. Didn't ask for up. Whee! Oh shit, I forgot. I need to put Sacred Wisps on. Wait, that's like a super early... That's a super early gem. I forgot to put that on. Whoops. What do I have on that's extra? Volley, of course, and... Oh, is it critical damage? Is it critical strikes? I think it's critical strikes. Yeah, critical strikes. Whoopsies! God, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, it'd be cool if we had some kind of ability to repeat wand attack. But we do have an ability to repeat wand attacks. I just don't have it on for whatever reason. I guess ultimately it doesn't matter that much right now. Like, it was just having the mercenary was carrying for a while, and now it's like dealing so much damage that you don't need it that badly anyway. But yeah, I should put that on. Put that on, and I should grab up. Put that on and grab a mark on hit plus assassin's mark. I have a leveled assassin's mark actually. I do. Yep. What does it do? Power charge and hit. That's right. That is pretty good. Mark on hit. I wonder. I do actually. I'll have to investigate if returning projectiles is worth as well. I always forget how it works with like kinetic bolts. I don't remember. I know with kinetic blast it's really good. Kinetic blast is really good, but I don't know if it's worthwhile for wand attacks are not my specialty. I haven't done a wander in who knows how long at this point. Not since the last time. Alright, where are Sacred Wisps? There they are. Alright, you little bastards, you're coming with me. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Ghost Strikes, yeah. Get out of here. Oh, that's a green sucker right there, actually. Yeah, I guess we can get rid of that. Come on. Nope. Nopers. Alright. For the love of God, give me a bow person, please. Please, I beg you. I beg you! see what we get in here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Take a chance on me. Yeah, Sacred or not Sacred. Why am I saying Sacred Orb? Sacred Wisps.
Make your choice.
Make
Be
your
quick about
choice. Fortunately, it is a cold person.
Fine, just take it already.
Will do. Yeah. Is there a Now there isn't an effect for Wispies. I can't believe that. As much as I like these sandfish pets, they just get so absurdly big as they eat things. They just get in the way. Oh, try that's the deer. Oh, the deer. Yeah, give me the scarab. Scarab. He break dances. He's cool. Legion encounter. I will. Oh, I blocked, right. I was like, why did he just get cursed with vulnerability? I blocked his slam. I'm the ultimate blocker. Do you guys sell shields? No, not you guys sell shields. Kira? For you then, right? Yep, 37 though. Have a lower level. Outside of the brass one. No. No, you do not. Sure.
I'm watching you.
Let's see if we get, hiya. 27 spell damage. Insane. 91.48. 95. I don't argue with results. Bam. Ooh. You know, this build, actually, now that I think about it, this build should be pretty good for Delve. Lots of big, open, clear, lots of open space. We'll have some leech, all that kind of stuff. This should be pretty decent Delve build. I'll try it out. I did, like, very light delving this league, and it was kind of nice, actually. It was actually kind of nice to get back into the mines. I had not delved in who knows how long. I guess because, like, when the leagues require you to delve, like when there is a challenge that's like delve to this distance or something, or like you have to do X, Y, or Z in the mine, it's usually something really fucking obnoxious and like forces you to be in the mine for a long time, and then I hate it. But when I can just go in there of my own volition and just cruise around, I like delve. Oh, you toxicologist. Damn you. Rapidly decelerating arrow that converts part of the physical damage it deals to chaos. When it comes to a stop, it will trigger chaotic burst. Pretty cool. See, there are some really cool gems and interactions and things that the mercenaries have that I personally would love to see them add these effects to that they would like allow players to have these kinds of effects. It'd be so cool, actually. Give me your one alteration orb though, Smile. But it would be, I do really like all of the like gems and the interactions and the things that they did for mercenaries. Like, it's a very simple mechanic, but it has quite a lot of depth to it, and I like that. I like that a lot. So I am I'm really happy with that. It really does make me want some of these gems though, like even this mercenary having the frigid fork shot, and you'll have them have the the icy or like the icy hail attack too. That'll I've wanted those attacks, those bow attacks, forever, because they're really cool, and ice bow attacks are just so few and far between. And by that I mean we have 2. And it's a technical 2. So it'd be actually really cool if they do fucking give that to us. Ooh. Infamous net assist, huh? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you're using a storm prison as well. Ellie weakness, she'll cast flame wall for me. Last inspiring cry. Kinda wish this was I do kind of wish this was haste instead. I think I'm down. I think I can play ball as long as she doesn't kill me. It's entirely possible she just completely eviscerates my butthole, dude. But good try. Give the old college try. Yeah, we'll just dismiss her. Goodbye, mercenary.
I hope you're not here to carry. By all means, throw your life away.
Autumn.
Don't tell my house. They'd never let me live it down.
Yeah, whatever.
I've made do with worse.
Actually, oh well, I don't have them on me. I was gonna say I can give her a better boot than that, but it's okay. I can do that when we get back to town. Bam. Alright, cool. I can give her better shield later. Heal. New lady, let's go. A fellow wander joins the fray. And she's using what I would consider using, which is good old Kinetic Blast of clustering. Up. Whoop. The crystal veins, brother. Two more levels. Not the brink of cataclysm, man. I am really looking forward to having a reason to jump back into Path of Exile 2, though, honestly. I've been kind of itching to play some more. But then it's like, well, I know there's a new season, like, literally next month, right? So I've just been like, just, you know, give it a rest. We'll have it soon enough, but there is definitely that part of me that's like, ooh, I'm ready to jump back in, bro. I'm ready to get back in there. It's gonna be cool. Go back. And I'm gonna grab better boots for this lady. And also probably give her a better shield. Up. True. Yeah, her wand is fine. I think that's probably just like one of the best wands that she can have right now. Shield wise, like to retaliation skills. It's not like she's using a retaliation skill. Part of me wants to give her this just because it's more damage, but I also don't want her to block and overwrite shit. Not sure. Okay. I will give her Wake of Destruction. Oh, actually, yeah. I actually wanted to use... I'm probably going to be using these Relikeshes on this character. I wanted Frenzy Charges. So yeah, I think that actually works.
Back to the grind, I
Suppose so. Yeah, I guess there's not really... I could get her a slightly better shield. Let me see what other shields I have in general. Maybe there's one that's within a level difference that she can use. think most shields are like 60s and stuff. This maybe, but that doesn't really matter. She doesn't war cry. That's a no. Why are there so many shields at that level? Oh, she can't. There's no way she'll be able to use Replica Victario's. 50. That's got to be too far away. It's not. Oh. Well then, hell yeah, you're using that. That's 15 levels. It's just too bad she doesn't have an actual aura. Whatever. I didn't think she was close enough level to be able to use Vitara's Charity. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. I do have a Woke added lightning and a Woke awakened Ellie damage that I will use once I get to that level, which I think for max level Woke, it's level 80 for both. I want to say. I will indeed have to hit level 80, but that's okay. We will be hitting level 80. I guess unless this character suddenly becomes so miserable that I'm like, I don't even want to deal with this. Yeah, she got some nice drip on her, though, too. I approve. Oh, tell me I just ran in a circle. I did. Fuck. I have to go back. I definitely shut my brain off when it comes to this layout super often. Duresso's Dream. I definitely shut my brain off so much and just run in a circle. Or a square, I guess. Happens ever, Tim.
I survived the Make a call.
Oh, 2 chaos. I'm gonna be rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm filthy stinking rich. Steal your bellies. He's dead. I always love how fast that guy falls over. Boop. What alternate charge things do I have? Oh, I guess that's here. Breach flame charge. Sure, man. Hit me with it. Whatever. What do I care, man? Look at those cool little flames. I got Burple on me. Sniper monkey. Another chaos. I'm gonna be even more rich. Let's go. Got 20 MS on those. Random arrows of saturation. Oh, a sniper that finally doesn't have brutality. Just minion life on that? Alright. Will do. I want my 1 chaos. I would like to be rich and powerful. 3 mage bloods now possible. And it is wild to me that, like, at this point in the game, and this point in the league especially, like, if I go look at PoE Ninja, there are going to be so many people that actually have a mage blood. For being, like, one of, like, the rarest and strongest items in the entire game, so many people will have it, and it's wild to me. I will never see that item, probably. I will probably never see that item. Much like I'll probably never see a mirror. But it's just funny to me how many people will have it right now. Let me look really quick. PoE Ninja. Up. Dead lol. Let's take a look. Oh My god. Well, I guess, to be fair, some of this is probably, like, fall off as well. Like, not everybody re-ups their account to be, to allow access the whole time. But, dude, seeing that 49% of characters on PoE Ninja have a Mage Blood is absolutely insane. I can't believe that. That is so insane to me. God. 49%. Which I know, obviously, that doesn't... It's not like PoE Ninja is literally everybody by any means. But it's still just... That's so crazy. Raw.
Swift end.
The mighty crab, the humble crab, shows up before you. We're so close. We're so close. And then we will drop volley for LA damage with attacks. I do not have an LA damage with attacks on. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna hit. I'm not hitting fucking 6 levels in within Pound's Dream. Also, the music has stopped. Well, geez. Well, geez. I'm gonna have to fix that. Hey, Britt. Okay. Waypoint. Go over to... Let's do a, L. What? Think. You know, let's find your harm. Sure. Sure. So I'm also gonna turn it up. Mostly because I don't actually know how loud his mix is gonna be. I have no idea. What do we got over here? Skeletal shrine. Yeah. Yeah, the skeleton, see?
You only get one.
Hey, another
first
Kinetic.
impression.
The Crime Lord. Go with. Nice. That's some good drip. She's dripped
Time is
out, dude.
precious. Don't waste it.
The carved wand. She doesn't have haste either. I was gonna say, if she has haste, I'll drop her. I would drop it, like it's hot.
Must abide by the Triton code.
I would
If you
take
mean
that,
to
though.
Die quickly.
Roger that.
If it means that much to you.
It does. I want it all. Smile. It's gonna be interesting. Thanks to Oh, wait a second. Does High Desire have a life mod on it? Oh, it doesn't. Ooh. I think that I can't get that right. Yeah, I can actually take that life mastery. Brilliant. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. That's some juice right there, baby. That's some juice. I don't think I'm taking a life. Where am I taking an actual life wheel node? Here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that life master there. That's gonna be an extra 15% life right there. Love to see it. yeah, I'm gonna want to buy a. I still have to buy a Blizzard Crown. Because something that'll be nice is Blizzard Crown is just gonna add a bunch of flat damage, and then Blizzard Crown will be just a bunch of flat damage, because we don't care that it increases the enemy's elemental resist. We'll be crit capped. We'll be crit capped, and so we won't care about the enemy's elemental resist at all. So Blizzard Crown will just be straight up stonks. And then I can also get, I think I'll want to go Warlord. Warlord can hit power charge, but there's no shot I get +1 power charge and something useful on a hat. So I'll probably, but what it can hit though is global increase crit multi. So I'll probably just do that. Try to hit crit multi with something good on a Blizzard Crown, and be good there. This is perversion. You're so perverted, woo. Oh. Yeah. We'll say in my downtime right now with with some buddies on the side, I've been playing Core Keeper a lot, and it's been nice playing Core Keeper. I've never played that game all the way through, so it's been real fun to just play that through with some friends. But it also really puts the itch in me to play Terraria, because like Core Keeper's fun and has depth to it for sure, but it doesn't have that like Terraria level of like making a bunch of absurd shit kind of depth, and I really want that. So that's probably going to come down the pipeline for me. Probably be playing Terraria again at some point too, but that'll be likely after I spend some time playing Last Epoch and Path of Exile and stuff. The rest is yours. Man, I had so much salt today. Too much salt. A salty bitch. Oops. Yeah. I end up looking for some Ralakeshes that have some kind of good fracture on them too, or not fracture, some kind of good corruption on them, but I have to imagine that's expensive pretty much no matter what I want on them. Like I know the frenzy charge one that I want, that I'm wearing, is the cheapest version, but I don't think it's gonna be cheap still. Not like I'm gonna wear not like I'm gonna get a max endurance charge one, please. That's far too rich for my blood. What is a no. Kind of have a max number of frenzy charges. Endurance. Whoops. Oh. 8 divines, 10 divines, 14. 10 divines for a decent one. I think I have 10 div right now, but I am not spending all of it on a boot. I'll be real. I'll figure it out as time goes. I don't think it's not that big of a deal to get that anyway.
You see, heretic.
Hello.
My god takes good care of me.
True, dude. You look great.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
Yeah. I think attack speed's gonna be the thing I really might end up struggling with in the end. That is why I want to use the frenzy relic etches. But I'm gonna have to try to get frenzy. But I'm gonna have to try to get attack speed in like kind of as many ways as I possibly can. Otherwise, we'll see what I'm able to do there. Oop. We'll see what we can cook. Because unfortunately, the wand I have, because I'm not using a Grace of the Goddess as much as I could. The wand I have though does not have attack speed on it. I think I'm either gonna triple craft it. It's either gonna be a multi-craft wand or it's going to be a just recraft. But I don't really. I don't know. I think I have to figure out other gear first. So it might be a multi-mod and then still recraft it again later anyway. I don't know. Unfortunately, as much as I really wanted, there were some bases that I really wanted, but like fractured wands right now are so fucking expensive. I did not realize how big. I know that they made like rolling attack wands more difficult, but I didn't realize how like big wanding was this league in general. Because boy oh boy, was like anything I looked for that's fractured on an imbued wand that I would potentially want was like multiple divines for an even decent roll, and some things were like 20 divines for a shit roll. I was like, oh, okay. Piety, it is time for you and the humble crab to roll.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment, Templar.
Oh, I have the
You and
I have the creation
beautiful nightmares together.
bestiary thing
Rather
too.
the mark of God, isn't it? Let me show you what a real god can do.
Show me, brother. RGB. What?
Die and be reborn.
Oh, she's right there. I was like, where even is my mercenary? She's vibing.
Embrace the future.
Yo, she's so drippy though. Got that drip. I like that hat. All right. Okay, there we go.
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
I don't.
You accept the gift of immortality. Accept the gift of immortality. You are being selfish.
I'm being selfish.
Not why. Are you
So in love with death. All right, goodbye.
Dreadfully dull.
Yeah, fucking tell him. Fucking tell him, mercenary. Dreadfully dull. She's like, yeah, the nightmare of death that we just killed. Fucking loser, dude. That guy sucked. I agree, mercenary. I agree. What a giga chad. Anyway.
You fought against death your whole life, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Love it.
You do not give me a tornado. I guess that's fair.
Our hopes.
I suppose that is fair. I do want tornado, though. I may very well put on the spell slinger setup right now for the time being. For the time being. Up. I don't know if I full-time keep it, but I'd give it a definitely probably full-time keep it. So I don't know if I need... Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna need Flame Wall on there. I guess not right now, but later I will, because I do have a, I have a tank guy. I guess, I wonder if I go... I'm gonna say, I have the Kingmaker guy. I have a Kingmaker... Earth Shatter guy? I think he's Earth Shatter. I'm trying to decide if I keep with him, or if I do just get like a Kineticist. Like if I get a late game Kineticist with like haste and some stuff, that'd help a lot with speed. Although, did I let's see, did I? Oh, I did actually spec into. I committed to using haste as an aura on this build already. I think they use a slightly higher level version, but maybe that's more worth. I don't know, because yeah, I did decide to take haste, which makes sense, right? That does make an amount of sense because I knew attack speed was going to be the hard part. So going haste makes sense. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Ooh. No, then I wouldn't have a way to generate frenzy charges. I'm trying to think if I wanted to use trying to think if I wanted to just use like boots and try to like roll the action speed implicit really high or something, but no, then that means I can't use Ralakesh, which then means I'm missing out on frenzy charges, which is probably just better, I think. But I guess I would have to take a look at that. Worth considering. Portal. I think, no, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say the only other potential other version would maybe be like the Tailwind boots, but God, would that be a pain in the ass to run, or a pain in the ass to roll? Not a pain in the ass to run. It's a pain in the ass to roll. It has such low weighting. It just takes forever to roll those. Specifically rolling ones that are actually good. I could go with the like Tailwind elusive boots too, but well, I don't really know that I care to lose that much of my sanity. That is very, it is funny to me. I was thinking about it earlier that I haven't made a double. There were like a ton of leagues in a row where I made like additional curse, flat plus crit strike hunter chess pieces. There were leagues and leagues in a row where I made those chess pieces because there's a very guaranteed way to do it through harvest crafting. There were tons of leagues in a row where I did that, and now there's actually like almost like no reason to do that. We can just get crit so easily that you almost just don't need to do that. And I was thinking about that, which is just so wild to me that is a thing. It used to be such a powerful chess piece, and these days our power creep is just, you don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, I just realized that guy had Chain Hook of Charthus. Which, man, what an awkward skill. I guess it apparently has decent utility. I haven't actually used it to really try, but man, when I was like reading about it, I was like, and then when I saw one of the mercenaries use it on me, I was like, that's really fucking awkward. You have to attach it to someone and then break it if you want. You have to break the chain if you want it to actually deal damage. Otherwise, it just doesn't. Oh, I froze myself. Ooh. Mercenary protected me. Based mercenary. Yeah, it was just like, you have to break the chain if you want it to deal any damage. Like, I don't know why they haven't made Chain Hook of the grapple yet. That just, like, deals area damage and grapples you to a point. Makes it an interesting Like, then you just, like, target the ground with... You can target the ground or an enemy with it, and you just chain hook yourself around. Would make for, like, an interesting actual, like, movement ability, and if, depending on the damage, could actually, like, deal damage, too, but... Hey, what do I know? I'm no game dev. But, I do think that would be fun. Chain hook of the hook shot. Get on it. I need a spell slinger. There it is. And I need a tornado. Flame wall. That one. I've seen what 3. Flame wall, tornadoes. How much mana does that cost? Ooh, God, a lot. A lot of mana, as it turns out. See if I can still, sustain all right though. Doesn't seem too bad. RIP to any visual clarity I might have once had, though. That's for sure. God. Absolutely zero fucking idea of what's happening. Wait, how am I getting frenzy charges right now? Does this give a frenzy charge? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I shouldn't be generating frenzies at all. And I'm not.
You stand at a crossroads. Choose wise.
See, these guys actually are able to use Ray Spectre of Transience very well. Which I do like. I like the idea of them using it more. For the sake of players, it seems way too awkward. I love that, like, every character makes some kind of eye-related comment there on picking up dude's eyes. I think every character makes either an eye-related pun or makes an eye, or just some eye-related content. Comment, not content. Blood. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Last thing I need is that. I need to regret it. I regret. Okay. And next level I can drop volley and put that on. Yippee! Let me in your thing. God. Okay. I'm gonna turn sound effects down a little bit. Just hearing the tornado go off all the time is gonna be... Boy, oh boy. Well, I guess we aren't here to play a quiet build. Still fire damage? I guess it does. Oh, right. I keep reading. Go I have,
I won't time waits for no one.
Ah, that's double spell damage. Damn it. I have a Prison Weave on.
Make
A
your choice.
doy.
Be quick about it.
So be it.
I want you to put your wand on the ground. Put the wand down, ma'am. No, I'm gonna make you drop it, and then I'm leaving it on the ground too. I don't even want your stinky wand. I just want you to drop it.
Reaver a client, only get one shot at this.
I
Honestly.
am a target. Fire spell skill gems. Cringe. I don't think this has... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not sure what amulet I end up using in the end of the day, too. Like, if I stick Kinetic Bolt... I guess I'll have to test Kinetic Blast as well. But... I think if Kinetic Bolt, then Ashes is really good. If not Kinetic Bolt... and Kinetic Blast. I mean, it's still good. Ashes is still good on that. It's just like it just makes another explosion, I think. Is all that quality does, so it'd make more explosions. Which ain't bad. But... I don't know. I do not know. Alright. Multi-shot acquired. Ollie lost. Many things to decide. Many decision makings to be had. Ugh.
Reaver a client, only get one shot at this.
I am once again a target. Oh, right. Conductivity. Where is that? Get that out of there. I don't need that shit. Ah, Wispies. What does quality do for wisps? Oh, increased attack damage. Okay. There was too much text for me to read all at once, so I zoned out. You guys ever do that? You just, like, look at something that you have to read, but you're, like, immediately overwhelmed, so you don't actually read it whatsoever, and then you, like, zone back in after you just, like, stare at it for a second, and you're like, oh, right, I gotta actually look at what I'm reading here. Or, like, the classic, you know, when you're driving through a neighborhood and you don't know it very well, you're, like, looking for somebody's house, and you, like, gotta turn the music down, you're like, alright, turn that down, I can't see. I am the Emperor. Alright, while he's doing that. Hello. Give me that. Alani. Alright. That. For freedom. Folly. I don't care anymore about Folly. Yeah, let's take Clever Thief, and we'll take Blood Drinker. I think I'll just take the Life Mastery now, too. Kind of no reason not to. And then after that, I think I want to break over here for Throat Seeker and Wand Slinger. I think that's the plan. And I should make my way down to, like, the Tireless, Sanctuary, Combat Stamina, all this shit at some point, too. Nomadic Teachings as well is something I want to take. Give me that. Give me that sweet, sweet elemental resistance, baby. Try to be some amount of tanky. I have the new theater. You know, sir. Oh. I am the Emperor. Let's just clear those out. Whoop, whoop. I made a tornado build a while ago. Did I get a skin for it? I did. Yeah, Sharknado, baby. Let's throw sharks at them. Let's go. Man, Tornado is actually such a fun build in this game. I do really hope that Tornado is coming to Path of Exile 2 as well, and that it also is a really fun skill, because I honestly really love it in this game. It's such a fun skill. It like has things, it like has stuff that you have to build around for it for sure, but it's not in a like annoying or impossible way. And like as soon as you get that shit squared away, it's such a strong skill. It's so much fun. I really liked my time that I think I've made like at least two tornado builds, and both of them were just a lot of fun. Right. Blood Drinker, Clever Thief. Take Clever Thief first, just so that we get some leech going.
Choose your next move.
Another
My time is precious. Don't waste it.
Fire damage, cold damage. You know what, give me your wand.
Die quickly. Die quickly.
No, you.
Have it then.
Will do.
It's worthless to me anyway.
Wow, that's rude. Let me just see. 23, 4, 12. 24, 1, 2, 5. Pretty close. Pretty close to each other. But, you know, this says it's more damage, so... yeah, we'll do it. Wait, that needs to go there. Let's go there. Like... Alright! And, you know, slightly more attack speed is slightly more attack speed. I'll take it. That's mean. I am something. I am something. I don't know when this mercenary is gonna start falling up. What level is she? 35. We're at level 44, so probably kind of soon. If not now, certainly in part 2, she will begin to heavily fall off. I'll have to keep an eye out for either other bow people, or if yet another kineticist shows up that has good good skills, I would take that. Such as haste. Have haste so that I don't have to run it right away. Reliquary. I'm gonna be curious to see what league they follow up. They follow up this league with.
Choose to fight.
I mean, I always look forward to seeing what else they cook up for next Path of Exile leagues and everything, but I'm interesting to see. I always like tend to forget what kind of things they tend to do when it's not a or I should say, I'm always curious to see what actual like season thing they make when it's not an actual endgame expansion, because it'll always be a much more involved thing. It usually is. And they almost always do some really interesting shit. So I'll be very curious to see like which direction they decide to go this time. We're gonna get Path of Exile, the card game. Yep. Clever Teeth. To the corner. Oh, I did before I made this character as well. I just thought about this. Before I made this character, I decided to do one more heist on my other character. I was just heisting just to see if anything interesting would drop, and I got a stack of 5 divines in heist. I only had 5. I got in one of the display cases. I got a stack of 5 divines in there. I don't think I've ever seen more than like 2 in there, so that was wild. I didn't realize that was a possible outcome. But I've seen 1 plenty of times, and I've seen 2 once or twice, but I had never seen 5. So that was big. That was big hype right before starting this character up. That made me go like, damn it! See, this is why I wish I was recording or something. Yeah, so this is the one I'm potentially going to multi-mod. We'll see. Here's my High Desire. And then these 2 Forbidden Flesh and Flames, I actually... You know what, that reminds me. I should actually look into getting these set up now. I could put one here. Where did I put the other one? Over there? Oh, I did. I suppose that's fine. I guess what I could do, I could take Blood Drinker, just because I need more life. And then make my way down, take this socket, and then just put the Forbidden Flesh and Flame in, just so that we're getting a lot more damage. That'll be a good bit more damage. Alright. Well, we got a plan. For now, we have Leech, which is always good. You like Leech? I am curious why... I'd be curious to know why GGG did decide to make wands harder to roll from, like, an attack perspective. Like, I understand from, like, staves. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, war staves are the attack staff for the most part. So then it should make sense that if you're using a different staff, odds are you're casting. But, like, wands were something that, like, were pretty... I feel like we're pretty decent in the sense of, like... being very 50-50 of like some people running spell wands and some people running attack wands, and it wasn't like it didn't feel that bad to roll wands one way or the other. It's very interesting to me, but it is what it is. It is what it is ultimately. I'm also super glad that they removed resistance modifiers out of the weapon pool. That was something that was always something like that was really dumb to me. Is like sometimes just like exalt slamming something and you try to block whatever you could and then you just slam like lightning resistance on a weapon, and I was like, it was always just like, fuck. Come on, man. So I'm actually glad to see that I'm actually super glad that they removed that from it. And now, if you have a weapon that has, resistance on it, you can be like, legacy weapon. This can't happen anymore. It is time to hunt. I can't see what's happening, but something's happening. That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye. Yeah, I will also probably be taking depth perception as well there. Get some good old depth perception. Put my second eye in. Put my glasses on. But we're good on accuracy for now, so worry about that later.
Body and strike true.
Body and strike true. Already have.
Come forth, ravenous one. Face the wrath of God.
Yeah. Back, foul beast. Back. Oh my god, he's back.
You just heard my tune.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that so many DJs are playing it.
Get your heart out of here. Take your heart back. I like to think that the appropriate song for this boss fight would just be Last Christmas by Wham. He keeps trying to give us his heart. Put it back in you. Put it back in your chussy. Not bad damage-wise, though. Not bad, not bad. I have certainly done far worse damage-wise here. Anyway, what are you yapping about? Okay. But it cannot be extinguished. Don't extinguish me, bro.
Has my faith truly been alive? My God.
Yeah, Innocent sucks, dude. Get that guy out of here, dude. Hi, Tujin. Hi, Gwennon. Kinetic. Spell this roll. Attack crit chance while dual wielding. There's the lightning skill. Nopers. Nopers. Okay. Is there anything else that I want to be using? Actually, is there anything better I can get her too? I think I can give her stuff up to what, level 50, it seemed like? Let's see. Little ice tomb. Nothing. Oh wait, no, she can't even. I was gonna say, but no, she doesn't have gems. God, what does interconnection do again? More spell damage per power charge. That's right. Nah, I think that's fine. Show me equipable. What can I use? Oh, Mind Spiral. More like Mind Goblin. The taming. I could reasonably actually use taming over this because I have leech now? Question mark? I don't think I need practice anymore. I suppose we'll see. If it feels like ass, then I'll just put practice back on, but for now I could probably just use taming. It's not like it's gonna be the absolute bestest thing in the entire universe right now, but it's fine. Alright, you're doing that. Barkley, you're still the guy. The guy with the things. Spell crit. I don't care about spell crit, man. So what do I resist right now? Actually, really fucking good. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could even just craft lightning res on this thing and I'd be set. Sheesh. Now that's value. All right, so I guess let's see how mana feels. Humbled and shaken. And shaking fists.
Quickly.
The mud flats. Mud crabs. Cookie. Cookie, cookie. You literally have to gather the pieces right now. We need an eyeball. From this lady. Hey, you. Actually, let me see what, let's see what mercenary we got out here. Let's see what New World mercenary we got. Huh.
You'll find no faith here.
Damn it.
Choose. No god will answer for you.
Oh, he uses tornado, speaking of. Tornado of Elemental Turbulence, Divine Ire, Wave of Conviction. Yo, this guy's pretty juiced. Unnerves enemies. Pushing his lightning damage partially, his damage partially converted to lightning. Not that I'm kind of tempted to grab that guy. She's pretty useful though. Flame Wall, all that kind of stuff. This guy would mostly just give me Wrath, and then otherwise he just cast spells himself. He's pretty thick though. Heck, I'm pretty scared, I'll be honest. Never mind, less fair.
Never liked it anyway.
Never liked it anyway. Those guys, like, later on, be pretty juicy. The old spellcasters. I'm gonna have to remember, like, which ones really are super scary, though, because, and that last character I had was actually just so cracked that everything just died in an instant, and it did not matter. The only like scary thing that character had to deal with was chaos damage, and even then he just blocked so much that chaos damage a large part of the time also didn't matter. Goodbye. Good. Kugohama's buff isn't all that impactful, so I am going to not take it. We're just cruising. Alright. Blood Drink acquired. I think we're going to make our way to taking some of the jewel slots now. We're going to get some jewel slots added. Orbis. What's my crit chance right now, actually? Max speed 32. Yeah, that's pretty low. Pretty low, but that's good. That is a-okay.
I am the judgment of innocence.
Ooh.
Made manifest.
He's shiny. He's just wearing he's so shiny, and then he's just wearing a little little bitch plank shield. It's just a regular plank shield. What is that?
Your weakness.
Bro, it's actually a plank kite shield.
Heard you would be a
What?
mercy.
What? The purity of lightning. Holy flame elementals, Domblow, smite. Bro, what are you cooking? Whatever you have cooked, it did not work. Made a breath ain't bad. We're just gonna take his 2 stacked decks, maybe, or we'll explode. Now we're.
It is yours by right, and I will remember this.
I will remember this. Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Whoops. Wrong way. This is another area in the game that I absolutely tend to just walk. I'm glad I was kind of zoning out through that zone. So I'm actually glad I went the right direction. But super often, I just end up going in a circle in there. Or a square, whatever it is. I go in whatever shape it is that leads me back to the center. It leads me back to the start. I do it all the time. And it pisses me off every time. But it is a classic for me. See, it's too bad we don't have a teleport like Diablo 2 style. So I could have just zoned in, saw that the next level was right there. Just hugged the wall and just teleported right there. Would have been on my way to the next zone. Would have been that easy, dude. It would have been so easy. Passive skill point available. Oh, baby. Yeah, we're just going down. Sanctity. Yeah, we're just gonna go down and take this basic jewel slot and then take that basic jewel slot. Kinetic. Another kineticist. Okay. You might be able to replace it.
Choose your fate.
Damn it. Damn it. Still no haste. I will take this Alright, I will take this kineticist, but I will still be sad because no haste. Anyway.
I've made do with worse.
Alright, I'll have to get I could probably place her gloves anyway. Get out of here.
No matter. I still abide by the Trafin code.
To be fair, I like her drip better though. But it is what it is. Fire. Yes, let's not drag this out. Just join my party.
Tell my house. They'd never let me live it down.
Tell in your house. Consider your house told.
Back to the grind, I suppose.
Back to the grind, I suppose. Up. 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 Nice. And yeah, I gotta replace her. I gotta replace her weapon for sure. That thing sucks, brother. Your weapon is straight cheeks, dude. Once we finish this act, I do think it's time to go to do second lab. And second lab, I'm a little bit indecisive because we don't have enough crit to ignore elemental resists yet, but that might still be okay. But we'll have to see. I could just take the Ow. Up. I'll decide which one I take. I either take the consecrated ground around me. It doesn't last yet. Won't last until third lab. But I could reasonably still take it. Goodbye. I either take that, which is just kind of whatever, or I take the slight damage penetration that I'll get because I'm not not capped on crit. He's gonna wear my skin, bro. That's creepy. That's creepy.
Very well.
I do love how confused the AI gets sometimes, as far as like it doesn't really know, doesn't always know who to attack. Especially if you have like minions like Heralds of Purity, he's just like kind of staring at the Heralds of Purity like, do I want to hit these or? Surfing USA. Woo! I am surfing over here.
Dreadfully dull.
Dreadfully dull. I agree.
A few weeks ago, I've announced a special Find Your Harmony show.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Seed that available. Check all the details by going.
There we go. Back to jamming. To the Western Forest. Blah, 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 blah. I really do like the occasional wander though. They're really cool builds. I did a I guess I technically did a wander quote unquote build earlier this league. I did a Spellslinger Sabo, which I did really like that character. It was just, that's like maybe like my second time ever trying to make Spellslinger work. I just think I didn't choose the right set of spells. He was fun, and he could clear extremely well, but that's really easy to do. It's really easy to make any kind of build that can just clear shit. So like from a clearing perspective, he was great though, but like any kind of single target scenario, oof, it was rough. I honestly think the only way to save that character that I made, that specific Sabo, would have been to do the Doriani's plus Admiral combo. I think would have been the actual saving play for that build. But at the time when I made it, I didn't have that set up, and I wasn't really looking to do that kind of setup then either. I wasn't really thinking about it. But I'd love to do it. I'd love to give Spellslinger another shot. Spellslinger's a ton of fun. But it's just it's an archetype that I have such a little knowledge in Spellslinger. Like I just don't always make very efficient builds. But I do honestly, maybe what I do, maybe that could be something too. Maybe next time I do, maybe next time I try Spellslinger, I'll try to do like a spell impale Spellslinger and then go mostly Fizz. That could be kind of reasonable. Impale's still really good. We're just trying to cap crit. That could work. Maybe I'll look into that next time I go down that route. Rislotha. There it is. Bar she blows. Hey, Bestel. Whoops. Give me the thing. Hard play. Give me that. Whatever. Do that. And that one. Do you have a... You do not have a... Very well. Very well, then. There weren't... I was looking at owned shields, right? And there's, like, nothing that really does anything just from, like, purely a spell damage perspective. I don't think there is. What does this require? 68. That's what I thought. And I also don't know if Hunter, outside of the increased res efficiency, I don't know if Hunter actually does anything worth a damn. What level is that belt? 64. Okay. Move that over here. I have that. That's 61. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yippee! Alright. So next 4 points are going into those 2 jewel slots, which I guess then I will bring this Forbidden Flesh and Flame with now. Unwavering Crusade, baby. Once we get to the end of this act, I will need to go potty. So we will take a quick break at the end of this act. Boop.
I'm of House Kayak. Choose as you will.
House Kayak.
Death you want.
Yes.
Consume you.
I think one of the only other, speaking of House Kayakson, guys, I think one of the only other few archetypes in the game that I have never really touched is Chaos spells. Actually kind of most Chaos spells I think I've like really never touched, right? Trying to think what Chaos spells I've really used. I think I've used Forbidden Rite once. I never even did a full build with it. I just used it. I did a Voltaxic Burst build when that like first came out. That sucked. That really sucked. But I did it. So I did that build. And yeah, I don't remember what else. That might be honestly it as far as Chaos spells go. I really haven't done a ton with them. So I've never done like a Contagion, Bane, Soul Rend, or Soul Spiral.
You only get one first impression.
Whatever, I've never done any of that stuff. Hey, and Sanguimancer. I didn't do anything with the Storm Call of Charthus or anything like that too. I did actually kind of want to. I did really want to try some of the fizz dot shit, but I couldn't get excited about it.
Have it then. It's worthless to me anyway.
I couldn't get excited about the fizz dot specifically because it seems like it's so strange to like build around because it's not a bleed. You're not bleeding. It's just fizz dot multi, and there aren't a ton of ways on the tree to scale that. You kind of just have to get, because you just have to get flat dot multi from the tree, and then just flat like spell damage and whatever else, and then all of your items you just need to try to squeeze as much fizz dot multi flat that you can. And it just wasn't really, it didn't really speak to me, but yeah, that kind of like the fizz dot. Actually, I think that could be it too. Is just like it's the pure dot builds like that, like the pure chaos dot and the pure fizz dot, outside of like a pure poison build, like a toxic rain or which I guess is just chaos damage. But I've done a few like pure poison builds before and had fun with them. But I don't like pure bleed and pure. I did one pure bleed build, and that made me want to tear my hair out because it was just so boring. But like a lot of the pure dot builds, I just don't. I have a hard time convincing myself to play them, even though I know that like late game, they're really effective and they can be a lot of fun too. I just something about it. Something about them, I think it's like the process of leveling them for whatever reason. I absolutely just drool on myself because I know me. I always play the skill that I'm leveling, or I always play the skill that I want to be in the end game with, because I want to learn how the build works. I want to figure out things as I'm going. You know, what's working. You know, what's making the build feel better. What's not making a difference as far as the build goes. And so I like to figure that out while I'm playing. Hence why I do that. I don't like respecking into something, because then I have to figure it out from square one. And so I don't like doing that. And while I do know that there are some that level really nicely as well, I just... it just makes me want to bedge immediately. I would care to oblige you. Oh wait, do you have Tempest Shield? Oh fuck, you do. Dude, he just has all of the tank shit. Prism Plate, Tempest Shield, Physical Aegis, and Determination. Bro is just tanky. Bro is just the embodiment of I'm going to pick tank.
Let's keep this civil.
I'm gonna back way the fuck up. Okay. Say, my Kineticist should also back way the fuck up. I know they nerfed the damage on the Tempest Shield, but man, that Tempest Shield will still fry you. Still fries my butthole every now and again, too. Like that one, I think he uploads mostly to YouTube or whatever, but just that one guy who always, pretty much always electrocutes himself while he's explaining how things work with, like, electrical circuits and whatever else, and it'll be like, and then these two things right here, you know, now these are making a circuit, and then just does something and just completely winds up frying himself, too. Always funny. Always funny. Also don't know how that guy, why that guy still does that and how he's still alive. I think I've slightly electrocuted myself like once, and it wasn't fun. It was just in an outlet. I had to take the cover off. We were getting ready to paint the wall around the outlet. So took the cover off and everything, and I was like taping around everything in there just to make sure we didn't get any tape on it. I like had my finger in for a second. I was like, my finger feels warm, like abnormally warm. And then I thought about it for a second. I went, motherfucker! I was just sitting there letting myself be electrocuted for a second, and then before I realized, like, oh, that is not a normal thing that should be happening to me. So it was a very low, but my dumbass let it happen still. Whoosh. Oh. First half in, baby. Bam. 2 more levels. And then we will have ultimate power. Yes. The ultimate power. I was thinking about Inquisitor earlier too, with this character and everything. I was trying to think of like fun things to do with the wand and whatever else. And it made me realize, man, I really wish that the zealotry thing, this Instruments of Zeal, I really wish this was cool. Or I really wish this was like actually reasonable to use, I should say. Because it's just not. It's so awkward in this game. Because usually you just don't have... You don't have that kind of... I remember I've used that once or twice. I think I used it once. That was it. And then I learned my lesson very quickly. Of, like, it just being really weird having this, like, setup where you're trying to... You're, like, trying to set yourself up. You're just really lining yourself up with attacks. I don't even... I think I was using, like, movement skills mostly to activate. And or just by virtue of the movement skills activating them. Then all of a sudden it was just like... Oh shit, I have my I have my stacks right now. Oh god, I have to unleash hell in the next couple of seconds, and then it would go away, and then it was just like, okay, I'm back to feeling like crap. And it's just this wide variance in what it does, and I was like, okay, this kind of feels like ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's fire dot multi. Silly lady. I will take an engraved wand though. Oh, actually. This isn't 20 to 38. Actually, it's funny. This actually might be slightly better. 32, 889. Yep. I was gonna say, I think it's actually slightly better than what I have, because what I have is actually not great as well, but that is definitely still better than what she was using. Oh, that reminds me. So what the hell do you have on your Kinetic Bolt? Crit chance, GMP. Work on clustering, lists, and attack speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, oh actually, that's funny. That's a war cry. I actually could give her that war cry shield. And now Victario's charity makes more sense to throw on her. Spin. Yeah, whip it. Don't touch by your generosity. Thanks, man. Happy to bring a wedding gift for the happy couple. Oh! I was about to say, the one thing I'm lacking in is lightning resist, so I just need to not get hit by the lightning blast, and then I got hit by the lightning blast. I will say, playing with a, it was the, I had a storm hand. I have a storm hand mercenary. I have a storm hand mercenary that has, Shock Nova and the, Storm Call, I think is what it is. Storm Call, right? Yeah, I think that's Storm Call. So I have a mercenary that has both of those things, and I have to say, watching her run around and just like Shock Nova the shit out of things, and then blast them with or like set up just like a bunch of storm bursts and then blast them all down. It actually makes me want to do a build like that. I haven't done one in so long. I haven't made a Shock Nova or a... I don't think I've ever done a Stormburst build because it seemed a little strange to make work. But I've done a Shock Nova build, and they are so fun. So it actually put that hankering in me. I might have to do that at some point. Andrew Real.
Take a quick moment to check in with you, the amazing FOH family.
Me?
Natalia says, thank you for
anyway.
celebrating. Keep up in the next episode.
Skip along. Okay. I need to potty. So, I'm gonna look through. Gotta look through what options we have, unique wise. Maybe make a couple upgrades. When I get back. But for now, quick potty break. I think I have to refill my water as well. So, water and potty break. We're back. Okay. Done a few swapperooskis. Oh, actually, does this have an open suffix? No. It's only second lab. Surely no huge amounts of lightning damage. Completely shred my beehole. And before I'm just going to see nothing but like the lightning totems and everything else. Somehow his weapon is just going to be... He's actually going to be holding Energy Blade for some reason. He should be alright. Culture passage. Ew. Oh, man. Now that I think about it, I was just thinking, like, man, I don't really care about lab. And then I remembered that when I do go back to Path of Exile 2, I'm gonna have to do Trial of the Sekimos and shit again. Damn it. Damn it. That really just is not anything I care about. Trial of Chaos is definitely worse. I actually kind of don't mind Trial of the Sekimas because I'm actually okay with Sanctum as a mechanic. By the time I get to by the time I play Path 1 again, after I do a Path 2 season, I'm overdoing Sanctum. That's why I don't do Sanctum anymore, pretty much, is because I know I'm gonna have to do it quite a bit in Path 2. That, and I wasn't huge about it in Path 1 regardless. Like, it's a really good mechanic, but I don't know, after it was made core, I kind of lost interest in it. I did it like every now and again, but for the most part, it wasn't something I really went out of my way to do. But now that Trial of the Sekimas exists, even less so. Trial of the Sekimas is out, I'm just like, bro, I'm not touching this. But I really hope whatever... I believe there's supposed to be a third way to ascend. And whatever the third way is, I really hope it's better than the other two. A Trial of the Sekimas I can kind of deal with. It's not that big of a deal. It's not my favorite, but it's not that big of a deal. But Trial of Chaos, oh my god, I don't think I've ever left Trial of Chaos happy. I am always pissed off running and when I leave Trial of Chaos. Like, leaving's the best part about it, and I'm still pissed off when I'm leaving. I was going to say, this is just like a random one, right? Grotesque affair. I'll take a recovery shrine. We take those. Whoop, whoop. Up, up, up. Oh, now that I think about it. How much does that have? Decent bit, actually. Depending on what we end up rolling with in the end game, we might be able to push like we might be pushing like 600% crit multi. Just pretty neat. That's pretty cool.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. It is the sovereign to entertain the center.
Oh, cringe. Cringe. I didn't know which way he was looking. Whew. There we go. Perfect timing.
Sweep the trappings of past emperors aside. Make your
Don't want to deal with those right now, honestly. Alright, one more level. One more level. One is the loneliest number. I'm so slow. Ah. Ow. Just fucking stood there and ate that. Delicious. Know your place, trash. Herald of Purity. Whoop. What have we here? This is a way to go. One of the directions of all time. Oh god. I hope it's the only thing I'm hoping. Not spikes and darts. Please no spikes and darts room.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor.
Okay, thank you. I can deal with saws and darts. That's fine. Saws and darts is fine. Spikes and darts is not. Spikes and darts is cringe. Will do. I'm delighting in it right now. Okay. So we either take Sanctuary here, which really doesn't do much of anything. Or we take Inevitable Judgment, which also doesn't really do much of anything. Gives us a bit more crit multi and lets us penetrate 10% enemy Ellie res, because we're not crit capped yet. But I think we're just gonna go. I think we're gonna go Sanctuary Pious Path first. I think we can do Sanctuary Pious Path, and then Uber Lab we do Inevitable Judgment, because by then we could be at least closer to crit cap. We'll at least be a little bit reasonably closer to being crit capped. And we'll just roll this gem again. And summon all relic. Balls, Lightning of Orbiting. Who care about Ball Lightning of Orbiting? I know that is the one that people run if you do run Ball Lightning, but no, people do not care about that. That's what I thought. Polar Look of Conviction is something if I want to sell it, but I do not think I care enough to sell it. I will just roll again. Cool. Surfing crab. Crab that surfing. First boots. I'm trying to think if I have any good. Any good crab drip to go with this, dude? Ghoul Hunter. Be a crab ghoul hunter. Rot shaman. Does have gut spilling out of me? I'm a rotten crab. Oh, you know what? I think I'm down with being a rotten crab. Rayman. Where's the rot? Where's R? R, matey. I am a spoiled crab. It's falling out of me. Atlantis gloves. That makes sense to me. Goes pretty decently as well. Alright, I think the wings gotta change though. We go dragonfly wings? That looks pretty good. These wands look so weird in this game. That just looks like I'm carrying a shiv. That is a shiv. Guess that's more wandish. Use the burple. The burple wand. Use the cat. That's so funny to me. You're literally just walking around with a cat. We'll use the burple. This guy. Shield wise, I really don't have it. I have 2 fucking shield things. We'll just. It's so bright. Alamanza. Do Rune Bind. Sure. Put a rune on my shit, dude. Why not? Hey, looks good. We're dripped up a little bit. Or otherwise.
You know the rules.
I do.
You die here.
Oh, right. I was like, how did I, for a second, I read what his abilities were and then immediately completely forgot. I was like, how did he just teleport next to me? Consecrated path. Good grief. I promise you, I am as stupid as I seem. I am just as dumb as I seem. Maybe even worse. Maybe even less gooder than you think. Maybe. Mayhaps. Probably.
I'm of House Kayak. That should be warning enough.
Ooh, an Infinus. Ooh. Let's look at your drip, dude. Yo. Oh, she's using Blood Rose. I mean, it looks good drip-wise, but it's not a very good staff. Or Bloodthorn. I said Blood Rose.
Not that it will matter once I beat you.
Void Sphere. Oh, she's using regular Dark Pact. Put damage with her on hit, added Chaos. Will chain other nearby allied skeletons. There are no nearby allied skeletons until damage around the caster instead. That it will. I really want to do something with Dark Pact. Either Dark Pact or Dark Pact of Charthus. Either one I actually have really wanted to do something with, but I've just never gotten around to it. Just give me your stack deck. Yes, I have. You go. Oh, there you go.
You win, but you've no idea what that's worth.
Let's find out what it's worth right now. Nothing. It ain't worth shit, kid. Yeah, I was just thinking about it in my head there. I wonder how much it is. I haven't actually looked. I haven't looked in so long because it's just not something I'm interested in doing, but I do actually wonder how much stacked decks are for the sake of people that just gamble cards. Like, I wonder how much like a chaos is it like 1-to-1 or is it less than that? Like, how many can I get for a divine? I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to buy that. Buy a divine's worth. No matter what their value is, because holy, do I not want to sit there throwing cards out onto the ground until something tinks. That sounds so mind-numbing. It sounds mind-numbing or disparaging if you don't hear a tank after however many cards you're just throwing on the ground. But I'm sure people do that. So you think? Who do we got?
Doesn't matter how there's no witnesses. It's yours. I don't argue with results.
Gear? I didn't take your gear. I took your chromatic orb. I took your pocket lint. I took the cool rock that you found out of your pocket. And I was like, this is my cool rock now. That's basically all that happened right there. Happy birthday. He's older. Bam. Assassin's Mark. And if you look over here, it's the thing we need. Yay. Emerald in my sight. Oof. Need to give my had to push it back a little bit. Give my head a break. No, I mean this is more energy shield, but ultimately I don't actually care that much about energy shield, bruv. My God, I'm going to the dark side. I'll just keep this for now. It doesn't actually matter. Yeah. Yeah. My little relic lads with me. Excellent. I haven't done a, speaking of, like, minion builds, too, I was just thinking about, I haven't done, like, a skeleton mage build in forever. I actually would do another one.
Choice, after all,
Oh,
is
wacky
one
shoots.
craft.
Thought I saw something special in your hand. Look with your special eyes. These guys are pretty cool, too. But only Wrath doesn't matter enough for me.
Now, not often that I lose. Suppose that means it's
Gee, but I haven't done a skeleton mage build in a while. I kind of would like to do one again, just to see if they're still viable. Can do it as guardian as well. Have a good time with that. I remember I did a skeleton mage back when they were like the necro build to do. However long ago that was now. It's been a while. But they were really fun. I do remember doing a skeleton mage. They have the archer gem too. You know, you have regular skeleton mage, you have archers, and you have mages, like kayaks, and I don't care. So you have those, and I remember I did one with the archers, and the archers were so stupid that I just stopped. Like the mages, don't get me wrong, it's not like the mages are omega smart, but it felt like their AI was like decent enough in the sense that they would cast their spells even if they were close to something. They would like cast their spells, and as soon as they spawned, they would also just kind of immediately start casting, and they'd go to town. The archers, on the other hand, it was like I would summon them, and they would like stand around for a second and then like shuffle over to a different area, and then they would like shoot a few times and then shuffle back. Like they just felt really, really dumb. Like they did really good damage, but they were just so stupid that it got to me after a while, because I would summon them and then watch them like waddle towards the enemy sometimes, and then shoot them a few times, and then like waddle back. And I was like, dude, you're just an archer. Just stand there and shoot them. What are you doing? It was just the archers, for whatever reason, felt like they were especially dumb. And I don't know if that's like true, or if that was just, if it was just I noticed it happening too much, but it wasn't actually happening that often. But man, it felt like it was happening all the time, and I was losing my mind. I was losing my marbles doing it. Hey, another the Marylines. 232 roll as well. It's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oops. Give me that. Oops. The double whoops. Over there. Level, yippee! Level am I? 55. Cool. Cool. Okay, so I took all these. So yeah, I think I want to take Wand Slinger next. But I do want to take Combat Stamina, Sanctuary, Tireless, Nomadic Teachings. I want to take all that stuff too. I also want to take Charisma. Crap, that's right. I want to take Charisma. Yeah. Okay. So I think for now we'll take one slinger. We'll take one slinger right now, and then we will go to charisma after that, and then probably Revenge of the Hunted as well. Give me that life. What's up, Alva? And this has been someone I have not touched a single time this league. And as good as she is, don't get me wrong, it's actually kind of nice having temples around if you want to like try to double corrupt something or whatever else. Like it can be nice to have temples around and just do them occasionally. But I think the last like league I remember like the last league or two. I mean, obviously Settlers was so long that, you know, who knows how long, if I really ran Alpha there anymore. I barely remember. But it was just like, I don't know, I just had that feeling of like I've done Alva too much recently. I don't want to deal with her, even though I haven't dealt with her in like roughly a year. I think I must have done some kind of farming where I did Alva for a little bit in Settlers, because as soon like the idea of running Alva this league was just so unintriguing to me, and I was like, okay, so I think I'm Alva'd out, even though I haven't dealt with her in so long. I actually did a decent amount of Blight this league, which is something I don't usually do. I don't usually go out of my way for Blight. I didn't spec into it or anything, but I ran it like every time I was actually in a map. I actually did some specific Blight maps. I did the Blight. I did that part of the Blight challenge, leading Blight maps, all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't that bad. I do usually have like an utter disdain for Blight, and I'm still not. It's not like I actually became a fan of it or anything. I still really don't care for Blight, but it wasn't as bad this league around for me. I think it's just because I was actually willing to just kind of like zone out through it a little bit more, but usually it's just too mind numbing. The problems that I have with Blight is it's either so easy that it's mind numbing, or it swings the other way where it's just like whatever setup Cassia gives you, like maybe you don't have a character that's strong enough at the time, and it's just so like impossible to keep everything clear that you just fail essentially. And I'm just like, all right, well, Cassia, I despise you right now. So
Choose to fight.
that kind of becomes my 50-50 with Blight. Frostblink.
Very well.
Oh. Bruised. I've come to bargain. Got him. God. Between the firewall and the the tornado, it really is gonna be. It's gonna be something else to actually see what's happening. Or if I threw in a sniper's mark and returning projectiles on top of that, it would be impossible completely to see what was happening. Sniper's mark would be wrong, but returning projectiles still kind of a maybe. But I do think that returning projectiles is more of a kinetic blast thing. I really don't know that it's a kinetic bolt thing. The Asmeri Shrine. I'm gonna not. Do not the Asmeri Shrine. Would not believe your eyes if 7 fireflies were in your inventory.
Check them for trinkets.
It's a bear, dude. I don't know how many trinkets there are on a bear, but you know, we looked. I do like I think one thing that I've really liked about the mercenaries, especially this guy, is I do actually kind of like having a character even if it's like a side character like this, occasionally talk shit. I actually really like having the occasional like shit talk character. I think it's fun. Because they only say it when it's a unique enemy, so and it's not even every unique enemy, so I can approve and appreciate a little bit of shit talking from the mercenaries. Yeah, that's all the fireflies. Hey there, Amir. Hey man, give me some boots.
Yes, there's an Esme.
I'm gonna not.
Farewell.
And crap. It broke. I broke it. I broke it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it has become broken, did. What was I doing? Oh, right. And off we go. To the knoll. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, did I do... I don't know that I did an attribute stack for this league, too. I feel like considered it a few times. But, hey, you speaking Simlish at me again, bro? Thanks, man.
Saber Z and Narcissus Paradise, but also RG.
Simlish man is here again. Yeah, I feel like I usually do like one attribute stacker in a league. Not usually anything. Usually something typically a little bit strange as well, because I like doing that. I think Settlers, I did what? I did the dexterity stacking Storm Rain character, which was actually a ton of fun. I actually really liked that character. I think I just never got around to it this league. Because I want to say deck stacking was really cheap. And I want strength stacking, I don't think strength stacking was that expensive either, just in like, not in terms of like if I wanted to do replica. Actually, no. That's not true. Even replica Alberons actually wasn't that expensive. I wasn't going to do anything with replica Alberons, but replica Alberons was actually pretty cheap at like 1 or 2 points in the league too. It was like, I think the lowest I saw them was like 4 or 5 divines. Like they were really cheap at one point. I think they're back up to being worth. They're still cheap for what they're normally worth, but they're still cheap for what they're normally worth. But I still wouldn't really do a replica Alberons build. But I would do a strength stack build. I actually considered doing a bow strength stack build. The problem is just that like there really just aren't a ton of like bow skills that I would really want to do something with as far as like stacking goes again, truthfully. They're really fun. Or I should say a lot of the bow skills are really cool and are really good. But just I've either done too much with them or I just want more like in general in order to like press on with them. Like I want some more transfigured gems or something with bows before I really commit to that. All right, it's about to be end of mix. My visions of doom. He's thinking about the spider that he wants to bang. All right, do that. Ugh, my least favorite zone in the entire game. Oh yeah, baby. Another shield. But is it better than what I have? Because what I have is not very good. It's definitely better than what I have. 66%? What's mine? Like 30? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's way better. I'll take it. I'll take your entire stock. You know, I hadn't really considered it, but I actually wonder if you did like a... I actually wonder if Crest of Desire and then like Strength Stack Kinetic Bolt would be good. You do Crest of Desire, which just gives you... I don't think the level... I feel like the levels probably don't matter that much, but the quality would be really big. The quality would be quite big. And the double damage. And then you Strength Stack and get you Strength Stack and you take Iron Will over here. Strength Stack, take Iron Will, Crest of Desire, and potentially you might have yourself a build there. I don't know. Be kind of interesting. Could be an interesting way to use both Crest of Desire and do some stacking. Maybe I'll have to look into that like next league or something as a consideration. I ain't doing nothing, anything else this league. There you go. And bridging payment. Waylam. Hello, Waylam. Alright, let me... You know what I should do? Just because I'm going to be cycling... I think I'm going to be cycling the shield out way more than I'm going to be cycling this out for the time being. Even though Dodra's tenure isn't crazy or anything, but... Oops. In the back. Do not the Frostblink. I should put that there, actually. Bam. It's a Leer cast. It broke. Alright. And one slinger. Yay! And then we'll take the power charge on crit node off of the wand stuff there. Our accuracy is kind of starting to fall behind, so we might take the accuracy and crit stuff that I'm right next to as well. Shall consider. We will make the consideration. Oh shit, I just thought about it. Now that I think about it, I have a pair of the Hands of the Crusader that are quite good. I wonder if those are actually worth using over a rare pair of gloves. I don't know. I guess I would miss out on Intimidate, which could be... I guess it'd be a little bit sad. I'd have to like make like a rare pair of gloves or do a rare pair of gloves or do something on the mercenary to have him do like a rare pair of gloves on like the mercenary that gives him Intimidate, so that way I'm still getting Intimidate. Yeah, I don't know. Much to consider, because the gloves that I have, it's possible I won't need them. The hands of the High Templar that I have, the Cirrus gloves, I have ones that are 1 max frenzy charge and also have plus per splat % to attack crit, which do be pretty good. Doobie pretty good. But I don't know if that's better than just a rare pair of gloves though. For this character in particular, because I'll already get so much crit by just getting any amount of attributes. So like it might not be necessary. I am. Kind of nice having I will say, as much as I'm like really trying to make my wrinkles activate for this build, it's also kind of nice having having a bunch of different avenues and different ways to consider making the character bigger and better already. Because definitely something that sucks is when you're making a build and you have like one, maybe two avenues of making yourself stronger. And if you can't feel yourself getting stronger as you're really using up those avenues, you can't really like feel the power increasing to like by like a significant amount, then it can very quickly just be like, oh shit, this might end up turning out poorly for me. Whereas if you at least have multiple directions you're considering already, then that's at least just like you have contingencies. You're like Batman. You can have multiple plans, multiple contingencies. You're like, I could try stacking this, or I could go this direction and get all this stuff over here, and if that feels like ass, well then I can go over here and take all this stuff. So it's nice to have options. Oh, she threw up right there. That's pretty good damage right there, though. I will not lie. I will not lie to you. That's good damage. What was your unique? Oh, that unique. Alright, anyway. Goodbye. Successfully avoided trying to bang the spider. Lord. My Amrog. Expedition's kind of something else that at the start of the league, I did a lot of Expedition. I've been skipping Expedition a lot recently, though. I think I just hit that point where I was like, I don't really give a shit about, like, anything around the map right now.
The choice is yours. By all means, throw your life away.
Also, like, I really did do a lot of... Bro, stop teleporting around. Little shit. I did do a lot of, I did do a lot of Expedition for a while. Like, literally every Expedition. I think I had some Spect as well. I was just doing a bunch of Expedition. And I never saw a single logbook. I didn't have a single one drop. I also didn't... And then, I think by the time I stopped, I hadn't really seen Danig very much, too, so I didn't even have, like, rolls with Danig to get a logbook as well, so I just never got logbooks, man. Wild. Shit's whack. I think I have a Divine sitting on Tujin. I do. I have a character that has Tujin sitting with a Divine, but it costs too much of his currency for me to actually buy it. What foul new corruption is this? Bro's never seen a toilet before. Okay, we got that. Do I want to take Throat Seeker now? No, I want to take the accuracy and crit chance stuff. I want to take Depth Perception. Depth Perception first. Also, I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. You know what? We're going to go kill Doedri here, and then I think I'm going to stop there, because I still have to... I still got to shower and get ready for another working day for me tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Bop, bop, bop. on the road again. Yeah, I think we'll just kill Doedry, and then I will stop there for the evening because gotta get ready. It's only a Monday, you know. We're just starting off. I don't know how much. I think I do want to stream more, and I do want to stream more of this character. But I don't know. I don't think I'll stream the rest of the leveling. But for YouTube, I think I will record the rest of the leveling. Oh, Jesus. I think I will record the rest of the leveling anyway. As much as I really haven't been for the most part, I do want to kind of try to get back into doing that. Whether I add commentary, or whether I give commentary while I'm playing or not. I would like to get back into doing that. I think I kind of want to get back into the habit of doing that. Right before I break it and go on a trip. But I would like to get back into doing that. So okay.
Hardly worth the effort.
Cool. Yeah, I think I would like to get back into at least recording, just doing even leveling through stuff, and yeah. Oh, I have a bunch of cards to turn in. I guess I'll do that a little bit later. Anyway. And YouTube, this is where I'm ending recording as well. So like I said, I will record the rest of the leveling that I do for this character, whether it has commentary or doesn't have commentary. I don't know, but I will record the rest of the leveling. That'll be in a separate video, so this will just kind of be part 1 of this character, even though we did start at level 20. But I'm not going to go through and connect a bunch of odds and all that kind of stuff. Don't feel like going to all of that kind of extra effort for it, honestly. It's just leveling for the character. I figure nobody's really going to give a shit about when it comes to leveling this character regardless, even though the whole point of why I started this channel was because I wanted to show leveling and show my thought process and stuff. So regardless, this is where I'm going to end the VOD here. This is where I'm ending the video this time around. Like I said, I'll have a part 2 for this character of just finishing the leveling and getting into early maps, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, we'll roll from there. And we'll just kind of try to see where we're going with the character. I think next up, as far as levels go, I want to say 3rd lab is going to be Pious Path. 4th lab, we are going to take Inevitable Judgment. I think we're going to take Depth Perception over here, and then probably take Throat Seeker over there. Afterwards, I might actually take Veterate and Revenge of the Hunted. Oh, wait, no, actually. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So I'm taking Depth Perception, then I want to take Charisma, Revenge of the Hunted, and then Inveterate probably after that. From there, we'll kind of figure out things as they come up to us. But yeah, I think that's the angle that we're going right now. I think that's the angle that we're planning in. And then actually, after we take all those nodes, we'll probably pivot onto this side of the tree, take Tireless, take Sanctuary, take Combat Stamina. All very good nodes. Same with Nomadic Teachings there. We'll probably go through, take all that just to get a bit of thickness on us too. Get a bit of girth on us. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the VOD. Hope you enjoyed just me hanging out, yapping, and leveling this character. So far, so good. This character's looking pretty strong, feeling pretty fun. I have missed playing a good attack wander, honestly. I haven't done it in a long time. Like I was saying, the last time I did was a Spell Slinger, which isn't really attack. So it's kind of cool doing another attack build. And we'll see how this turns out in the end game. But anyway, YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.